everyone, welcome to our channel. This is our episode 2 and 3, but in one video, and we will explain to you why. But for now, welcome one more time. I think we have a ritual happening every episode.
Yeah, and the ritual is with the incense. We just set an intention for the rest of the episode. Well, in this case, it will be 2 episodes. So feel free to set your intention for this episode and for this time together.
Okay, so for those who are just seeing us for the first time, and this is the first video that you just found about us, we are a couple, and this is our day 2 and 3 of our social media technology detox. If you want to know a little bit more what led us to this decision, what is our journey, why we decided to do this, how it's been, you're just missing one episode, so you need to go to our channel, click the first episode, and you will find out and maybe follow our journey. So we're basically documenting our full month of social media technology detox and measuring how we feel, which conclusions we discovered about ourselves, about society, and we thought it would be cool to document it. We also always clarify, and I think it's important, that we are not selling any product. We are not spiritual experts. We are not against social media or technology. We are just, again, just sharing our journey into a full month of detox to see what are the differences, what happens in us. We have always questions to each other to follow up. So let's just start day 2 because we were busy.
And also, I would say, hopefully you guys get some valuable information or encouragement from our journey, and maybe that will help you decide to take the leap of joining us in, becoming more present in the moment, and more aware of the present moment.
Yeah, of what's real,
Yeah.
really happening.
What's real and what's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recap, because we want to keep it real. We, of course, have the option to record 2 episodes today, but we decided not to because we want to keep it as it is.
As authentic as possible. And genuine as possible, yeah.
And yesterday, which was our second day of detox, 2nd of March 2025, Sunday in UAE, it was a very busy day for us. We couldn't make a time to do a video. I was not feeling 100% well. I think my body's fighting a little bit of a virus, which we don't know if it's linked to the detox actually, because I felt I was pretty relaxed, but maybe it's now when I'm actually relaxed in my body, or maybe not, and it's just UAE, it's getting cold, hot, cold, and just those changes. So day 2 was very busy. We couldn't record, but maybe we want to tell you a little bit how it was day 2, and then we will jump into day 3, which is today. Do you want to start? How was your second day? How did you feel yesterday?
I mean, for me, I noticed that when I have moments when I'm alone, so maybe that abandonment, when that is present, my need to grab the phone really flares up.
Maybe it's abandonment.
Especially when you left and
when we see ourselves alone at home.
Yeah.
There is no other
person. It's the need to grab that the mobile phone. For example, when we usually in stillness, it's usually meditating. So maybe when you're actually not sitting there doing work, the meditative work, you become, anxious maybe.
And did you feel like inside, in those moments when I left home because I had things to do, and you felt the pull, which I'm assuming, no? To grab the phone, to check. Did you feel anything in your body like...
No, it wasn't to that level. I mean, I could easily bring myself back with presentness and say, wait, why am I...
Yeah.
What am I really reaching for over here?
Yeah. For me, because, well, it's easier when the day is busy.
Yeah.
It's when not much is happening, or when you don't have too much tasks at home.
Yeah.
But when, for example, yesterday for me was a little bit easy because, of course, a workout in the morning, then lunch needs to be done. We needed to go out because we had an appointment, a few things. So, but when I came home before you, of course, what do I do? It's for me, it's like that thing that we always doing something.
Yeah.
And if it's not meditating, you don't know how to stay here. This is one of the reasons why we are also doing this. To be in the nothingness and find out stuff about ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, so what I went quickly into video call with the family, which is okay. I video call with the family. And then what I did, I put on the TV, which we haven't put it on in a long time. And I start watching any random series that is not even, I don't know. It's just entertainment, the enemy of creativity. But just to, like you say, numb. And also, I was checking, which I used to do this before with social media. I don't know if you're going through that. But and he knows, it was very hard for me to stay present watching even a documentary, a full episode of a series, or a whole movie without, in the middle, one or twice, checking my phone. And yesterday, while I was watching this series, also going to WhatsApp, not having any notifications, but going there. Of course, I pull myself, and I'm like, this is a pattern. It's the same pattern, but in another, when we had the apps, I would have gone to or TikTok or Instagram or whichever other app. But it happened exactly when you were not at home, when I'm not doing some kind of activity and I'm not in meditation. It's like we don't know to do nothing else.
Yeah.
We know to be busy, to be meditating, which is doing something.
Which is still being busy. Yeah.
Yes. So that was for me day 2. But in general, besides that, it didn't feel also that big inside. It didn't feel anxiety. I just was like, oh, interesting. These patterns, as soon as the device is closed, I think that, because even today you tap, you just came, you knew it was nothing. And the tap.
Yeah. Because we didn't put our devices in the drawer today.
I needed to wake up super early, and I need 2 alarms system to make sure before work. So I put my watch and the phone. So that's why it was in airplane mode, but it was in the room.
Yeah.
When you don't stay in the superficial layer of the matter, it's when you really just sit and you question things about your behavior, about your actions, about how you react. When you question that,
I think also for me, day 2, but also day 3, which is today, but day 2 specifically, I don't know if it feels the same for you, but it's this sense that I have more time.
yes,
It's like for me it feels like an illusion, but it feels as though I have more time on my hands to do more things. Like today is only day 3. It's only day 3 of.
For me, feels like I've been out for a month.
Yeah.
I also have that sensation. I think this will be good for me to jump into day 3 because what I felt today, when I came back from work at noon, was for the first time in these 3 days, that sensation of, I like this. I'm enjoying to not know. Not saying it, I felt, it's very hard to put it in words, but I felt in my kitchen, I came from work, and I felt it feels good not to see and not to know what's happening. And
let's do the question.
so you prepare some questions. You want to ask me first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how was your day today? Day 3, how was it?
Okay. For me, I will say that today is being a little bit more, I don't want to use the word intense, but today has been, it's been easy, but I have feel more curiosity to know than yesterday or the first day. I've been, I've been few times where like, what if I check? Because the mind play tricks, you know? What if I give a little check, what if, I don't know, my favorite artist did something, you know, let me just check what's happening astrological. But again, the exercise, the daily exercise of saying, but no, you have a commitment to discover things in 3 days. I'm not gonna get not even close to the answers. So today I felt a little bit that in the afternoon. Of course, I have self-regulation. I know I'm in this path, and I said like, no. Easier also because you are at home. I am actually enjoying it, but today I felt more curious about that curiosity that is not curiosity. It's of what is going on. Second question.
What is your biggest lesson or takeaway from day 3?
I will say, that's a good one. My big lesson today is something that I actually was told to me last week in my yoga class by my teacher. She said that when you treat, even energetically speaking, things on a physical level, which might sound superficial, but on a physical level, your body's every day telling you a story. We just sometimes don't listen because we, again, so entertained. So my big lesson today is to, when I feel that pull, to stay, to stop and listen to my body, you know? Like, and what are you trying to tell me? What I feel like grabbing this, what I'm curious about that. Why is that curiosity? Why do you want to see that?
Nice.
If your throat is hurting,
nice.
Why don't you get a tea? You know?
Nice.
Why don't you write instead? I would say my lesson is to, in the moments where I feel, to go there or to check, to stop in stillness. Stop. I don't need to go and meditate. That's to stop and ask some questions to myself and see. Maybe I might not get answers, but that is a big lesson, to being able to pull myself, bring me back into and say no.
Practice presentness.
Yes. I think that's for today. That's
nice.
That's the one.
Your most challenging moment without the mobile or social media today?
Oh, funny and very not deep. I booked. I was checking the schedule of the classes in our gym, and I saw that there is a yoga class and there's a new teacher name which I don't know.
Wow.
And usually what I do in those cases is to check the name and check that person Instagram.
Profile,
You don't even go to a professional app which is LinkedIn or no, you go to Instagram, which is also people are just posting photos. You cannot know if someone is good by that, but we judge, if he has too many followers, look at this pose, which is more acrobatic than actually being a teacher.
They're delivering their best.
But that's a different. And I felt there, I went to Google, I put her name, and what it came first from Google was her Instagram account. And I cannot click because I don't have the app in my phone. you cannot log in a browser, you call browser, so you need to actually download the app. I don't have the app, so I tried even to Zoom from Google. One of them doesn't allow you because you need to click the app. So that was a moment like,
Wow.
I'm stuck. I
Yeah.
cannot check if this person, she had a Latina name, which also creates more, again, we
Curiosity,
get
yeah.
curious about things that are not even important.
Mm.
Like, why before we didn't even know what to expect in a place? We go and we are,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
oh, the surprise.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
Let's see what that brings.
Now, before you go, you need to read all the reviews.
You do all
At
the
least for me. Yeah.
you do all the reviews. You know who that person is, how many
Yeah.
kids has, what through everything. You go there knowing that person, and your mind already created a profile
Yeah.
out of your own condition about that person.
Yeah.
So that will, I will say, I
Nice,
didn't
wow.
feel too much anxiety, but it was a little bit of like, this is real, and this is another thing to observe. Why are you checking people before? If it's a new teacher, why don't you go with an open heart
Right.
and open eyes to explore a new
Nice.
class to see?
Wow.
So another lesson.
Wow.
So that's it. Okay, let me see for you. I talk a lot, huh? How was your day today?
My day today was good actually. I felt like I had a lot of time. I could get a lot of cooking done.
He cooks.
Thank you, baby. I'm glad you love it. You're easy to please. No, I love cooking. It's another passion of mine. I had a good workout. Was really focused on what I needed to do. I had some errands to run, and it was very smooth actually. Yeah.
And it felt okay without.
Yeah, it felt okay.
So
I
that.
mean, I had moments, but
So maybe in those moments you can give us the biggest lesson, take away from day 3.
for me, it's really understanding that. Because right now I can feel. You mentioned it, maybe not in the same words, but I can feel that now my ego is saying, okay, you're not gonna give me social media, okay. So now it's trying to use a different coping mechanism. Yeah.
Substitution.
It's trying to use a substitution, a different coping mechanism. So it's like you said, instead of asking or saying, okay, yeah, I'm coping, but asking, what am I coping from? Why is my body needing to cope? What is it that I'm coping from? You know, and I mean, for me, in my quiet time, I was able to figure out why. So yeah, that was my biggest takeaway from today, like how quickly my ego is trying to latch onto another coping mechanism. You know, like I have my diet under control now. So now it's like, okay, you don't have social media as a coping mechanism. I need something else. My ego is trying to latch onto something else, and
Beautiful.
it takes a lot of presentness to practice presentness in those moments. Asking the why and the what. You know? Yeah.
The why, I think it's the why will always lead you to places that we have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. And most challenging moment without mobile today.
So I was meeting a friend today, and while waiting for this friend, I was standing inside of this, it's a very small mall, and I don't know if you guys have, maybe, I don't know if you experienced it before, but it has become such a strange place to be standing in public without your mobile phone. So you want to grab it just to not look or seem out of place. I was standing there without my mobile, and I had nothing to check. Because those are the moments where you easily get locked into old patterns where it's like, okay, let me just check, I'll scroll a little bit. So for me, that was a moment where I just had to stand there and embrace the nothingness and embrace how uncomfortable it feels.
But now, even walking without the phone,
Yeah, no.
you
people
don't know. I
walk
can't.
without phone.
it looks weird.
It
The
looks
one
weird,
that
like, why is
you
this guy just standing here?
yes,
He's just staring and doing. Yeah, it looks weird.
the normal is to just grab it to make
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It just yes. Oh,
So that was
so you grabbed it? No,
No.
You practiced.
I-
Oh
I-
wow,
I stayed there.
bravo,
But
bravo.
yeah, that was my hard moment.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So I think that's it. You got a very solid update for day 2 and day 3. We will promise our best to record daily.
There might be days where we're not able to, but we will give a
Yes.
recap.
For now, I think that's it.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for watching us. I hope this resonates with you. I hope it brings some kind of awareness into what's going on, to maybe helps you to ask few questions to yourself, to take a few moments just to ask, is my relationship with social media fine? We're not here to tell you what's right and what's wrong again, but maybe to bring a little bit of curiosity
And awareness, yeah.
yeah, for yourself. It's a beautiful exercise to ask questions about what's going on, why I feel, am I really hungry for this? But I hope this works for you. It will be great if you have advices for us, if you did any method, how to make this actually sustainable, because we're trying to, after the full month, to create some kind of method that is sustainable and we just don't go back to old patterns.
I think a big part of that would be understanding, number one, the benefits of it, but also understanding the pros of it and how it serves us by not spending so much time on our mobile device. But it will take time. We only on day
But I can tell you the
we only
level.
on day 3.
But I can tell you the level of anxiety,
Has
it
gone
tremendously.
tremendously.
It's so, you only figure it out that you were anxious when you moved out of that. Because you might feel you're not anxious, and you might feel like so many of our friends that they have a healthy relationship. But try, if you go to our first episode, you can check also, we explained the 2 experiments we did to actually get into the conclusion that we were addicted pretty much to our phones. Not to social media, to our phones. So maybe check that out, maybe try it, and you will know that will lead you to really give you a clear picture what's your relationship. We're not here to do that. The AC turns on, that's a sign that we need to go. Thank you so much for watching us, and we will see you tomorrow on day 4, and bye.